let me show you how to do jump cut editing in Camtasia. Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here from Essetinomedia, and on this channel we show you how to create profitable content. Alright, so let me show you jump cut editing. This is my favorite style of editing for YouTube. If you don't know what jump cut editing is, you're looking at it right now. You see all these cuts and all these little pieces here. This is jump cut editing. Basically, this one clip right here, let me just zoom in. Because there is a cut, it literally jumps from this clip to this clip, and then this clip to this clip. And we use jump cut editing as a way of editing to remove all the dead air, the mistakes. And because there's so many cuts and so many scene changes, it actually makes it entertaining for people on YouTube. If you notice, a lot of people and a lot of YouTube content creators, they use this style of editing. It gets your video very succinct, straight to the point, because you're removing pauses, dead air, mistakes. And I love it because it actually helps me record videos faster. I particularly don't like script writing or script reading. I just feel inauthentic for me specifically. I know that there are people who do it where they love it, they love scripting, they love reading every single word. Every time you see me in my videos, it's all just coming straight from my brain, free flow. I will have bullet points here and there, but for the most part, I'm just doing like a free flow of speech. So I love jump cut editing because it allows me to not have to memorize my videos or have to read a script. So check it out. This is what the original footage looked like. You see here, there's like audio, then some blank space, audio, and then here, blank space, audio. This is just dead air or mistakes. You know, this whole thing could be a mistake here, and I start up again. See, I'm looking down at my bullet points here. And so to do jump cut editing, you basically go through the whole thing and you just clip out the dead air parts, the blank audio parts. So what I do to make this fast is I actually don't listen to the video while I'm doing the removal of the dead air. And the reason why I don't listen to the video while I'm removing the dead air is because it takes mental energy from me. So for example, and I've tested this out as I've edited, thousands of videos, I don't need to listen to this part because it's just me standing there staring at the camera, or this part where I'm, potentially looking down at my notes, or I'm just thinking. I don't need to listen to that. What I do as a first pass while I'm editing, I get on Camtasia, I have it up like this, just forget about this part right here. And what I do is I click the S key to split. You can click this, but if you use your keyboard shortcuts, you actually save a lot of time. And then I click to highlight, and then instead of clicking the delete button or right clicking and going to delete, what I actually do is I do another keyboard shortcut and I click Control. I'm on a PC, it might be different for Mac. I click Control and then backspace, delete, and then what it does is it deletes everything and it pushes everything back. Otherwise, if I do it normally, I click delete and then I have to manually move everything. And that takes time. That all adds up. You might be thinking, oh, well, that was only a second, Jewel, that, you could do that. Trust me, after editing thousands of videos that are 20 plus minutes long, every second counts, and every second that you can save while editing is a bonus and it is a win for you. So I'm always trying to find ways to minimize my editing time and streamline it and get faster. So what I literally do is I click the S key and then I highlight it again, click the S key, click this, control, backspace, boom. And I keep going and I keep going. And I am not pressing play. I am not listening to anything because I don't want to mentally drain and use up my energy listening to that. I listen to it after, at the end, once I've gone through the entire video and I've removed all of the dead air. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, what if there's a mistake? Yeah, there are mistakes, and that will be when I'm speaking, but then I go through that on the second time I go around the video. And for me, this has been a game changer to mentally save your energy while editing, because editing is an energy drainer for sure, because you have to pay attention, you gotta listen, you gotta know what the person's saying. Does it make sense? Do you need to add something? Do you need to put some text there? Do you need to find some b-roll? There's so many things that you're needing to compute. And so I've offloaded this by that first process of just going through and just not listening to it and just removing it casually. Depending on how long it is, let's say I had to do this for a 20-minute thing, I will actually put a podcast on and I'll listen to a podcast or an audiobook, and then I'll just go through the whole thing and just remove all the dead air. Once I've removed all the dead air, then I go through the second pass and then I listen to it, and then I remove the actual, mistakes that I can hear. And then after that, then the third time around, that's when I'm adding the visuals. I'm adding text, I'm adding pictures, I'm adding b-roll, the bells and whistles, I call it. And you might be thinking, okay, well, why don't you just do all that in the beginning all in one go? I'm batching different processes, and it actually makes you go faster, saves time, and keeps your energy. It's less draining. And so I'll open this back up here, and so you see all these clips here. I'll blank this one out. This is jump cut editing, and you've seen it. If you've ever watched any of my videos, that's all I do is jump cut editing. Very rarely will I speak in one continuous flow. If it's a live stream, then yeah, that's live and there's no editing happening there. So that's all in one go. But YouTube videos, even our course videos, our lectures, it's all jump cut editing. And so it's literally going from one clip to the other. And it does this it's almost like a jump, almost like a skip. A month. Now I'm creating. You see that was called a jump cut because it went from that to that. Personally, I like it. I think it's more engaging, more succinct, straight to the point for the viewer, rather than one flow. And for me personally, I like it when people use jump cut editing in their videos, when I'm watching people teach me something. So if you're not already doing jump cut editing, I highly recommend it. This video initially was, let's see here, 12 minutes and 58 seconds. But in doing the jump cut method, we bring it down to 8 minutes. So I shaved off, over 4 minutes. And I've just got the concentrate of the video, which is what people want on YouTube. People are always wanting you to get to the point, straight to the point, and not fluff around. This is a great way to do that with jump cut editing. All right, so hit the thumbs up button if you thought this was helpful. Are you going to try it in your videos? If you like these kinds of tutorials, head down to the description below because I have a Camtasia course. It is 12 plus hours long, no ads. You get forever access to it. You can always refer back to it. I do update it periodically. It's got all my tutorials. It's basically like an encyclopedia of Camtasia in there. It's a very inexpensive course, less than a movie ticket these days. Head down to the description below and I will have that link for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.